Ever since the unfortunate occurrence of 9/11, countries the world over have beefed up on their levels of security, and as a result, nations keep doing as much as they could to ensure that nationals and residents within their borders are kept safe from outside perpetrators. Over time, governments have also seen the need to promote and provide adequate and suitable security measures within their borders so that persons could experience a reasonable level of comfort. Like any other developing country, Tobago has not been exempted from some of the issues that affect any growing and developing economy.
Security in Tobago is pretty good. I think the citizens of this island are pretty safe. We have our problems with crime as anywhere else. But I think that Tobago is not as bad as many other places. We have been implementing several measures over the years to make Tobago a safer place, both for its citizens and visitors. And we are seeing fruit being borne. As a matter of fact, last year we had a 11% reduction in crime. We had a 33% reduction in murders. And we also had a detection rate in murders of over 80%, which I think is quite commendable.
The Tobago Division of the Police Service has also introduced a new initiative called Meet the People Outreach among its measures to combat against crime.
The police station is actually moved to the community with a mobile unit. The officers are stationed there for the day, a day or two, and they receive reports, respond to reports, and do a lot of foot patrols in the area, so they are quite visible.
As part of the ongoing plan to keep tourism alive in this picturesque island, every year the Tourism Standing Committee meets on several occasions to address issues of security in Tobago. The committee usually comprises the Minister of Tourism, the Chief Secretary and Secretary of Tourism, a First Division Officer of the Tobago Police Division, and other stakeholders in the tourism and security industries. ACP Crooks outlined some other measures that have been introduced.
We also have on the island a joint army police patrol in Scarborough, foot patrol that is, daily. Members of the regiment and members of the Scarborough Police. We have special patrols being done by the Army also in the southwestern end of the island where most of our crimes are committed. That too is bearing fruit. Though I must say that quite recently we have been having an upsurge in break-in offences and robberies in that area. But I'm happy to report that last week 2 people were held, were charged for a series of offences, and we believe that we have in fact made a dent in that area.
In 2006, the Division of Tourism established a trauma unit, which is responsible for proactive awareness programs and reactive procedures to any incident or crisis that may impact negatively on the island's tourism industry. The unit, spearheaded by Mrs. Sandra Hendrickson, works closely with the police.
First of all, we would await a report from the police. In most cases, the police would inform us. All right, if we were informed by some other source, then we would verify that a crime did take place with the police. After the police confirms that, then we would be in touch with the victim, after which, of course, we would need to get contact numbers and information for relatives and friends, and we will make that initial contact. We will inform them, and then we would find out, what do you want to do? Would you want to come in? And we will facilitate bringing that person in to the island to be with the loved one if that's what's desired.
The unit also takes charge of arranging medical support and professional support such as counseling if need be. It is also responsible for monitoring the progress of the victim while in the country, paying them visits to their location. However, Mrs. Hendrickson did note the areas that the unit will not cover.
The unit would not offer financial assistance. We don't offer financial cash assistance to victims, okay? We, the unit, would not provide medical advice. Okay, we point you to that direction, to the experts who will do that. We do not compensate for loss, and nor do we offer legal advice. If that is required, we will also point you in the direction where you can get the expert.